this video, I am going to discuss about students' assessment through mathematics notebook, notebook writing, classwork, homework, group work, mathematics portfolio, etc. I am starting my discussion with assessment through writing. So first, writing as a tool for mathematics assessment. In today's mathematics classroom, writing is no longer an afterthought. It's a meaningful tool for deepening students' understanding. From explaining solutions to complex problems to crafting formal reports or reflective journal entries, writing helps students articulate their reasoning and make sense of mathematical ideas. So, why assess writing in math? Because writing encourages students to organize their thoughts and justify their reasoning. It promotes mathematical communication, builds connection between math and real-world applications, and help identify misconceptions or gaps in understanding. So what to look for in math writing? Assess math writing fairly and consistently. Use a rubric that emphasizes both writing quality and mathematical reasoning. Always provide constructive feedback. Students value comments that help them improve. Here is a sample rubric for math writing. The total grade point is 100 point. Here the teacher can consider 5 criteria, that is focus, content, organization, style and mechanics. Focus means the topic is clearly introduced and all ideas directly supported. That the teacher can give maximum 10 points. Content means ideas are original, insightful and well developed, shows strong math reasoning. That the teacher can give 25 points. Organization, that is writing flows logically with a clear structure, that is intro, body, conclusion if needed, etc. Here the teacher can give maximum 25 points. Style, that is tone and language match the purpose and audience. Voice is distinct. Here the maximum point is 15 points. Mechanics, that is grammar, spelling and punctuation are correct. Here the teacher can give maximum 25 points. Now here is a assessment tips. Use comments, not just grades. Highlight what was done well and suggest areas for improvement. Collaborate with English teacher. Aligning writing expectations across subjects reinforce strong writing habits. Model quality writing by showing sample of excellent math explanations or reports. Encourage peer review, allowing students to learn from one another's writing techniques. Now, Math notebook as a tool for math assessment. Math notebooks are more than just a place to take notes. They are a valuable learning and assessment tool that reflects how engaged students are in the subject. When organized well, these notebooks become a personal math reference filled with class notes, homework, practical problems, quiz and test. Teachers who are regularly check math notebooks help students build strong habits of organization and responsibility. Knowing their notebooks will be reviewed encourage students to keep them neat, accurate and current. In turn, this supports better studying and deeper understanding of math concepts. Math notebooks serves as an ongoing record of learning. It reinforces concepts through regular note-taking and practice, encourage consistent study habits, allow teachers to monitor progress and identify gaps, and acts as a personalized study guide for assessment. So what should a good math notebook contain? An effective notebook should be organized chronologically with dates and clear heading. It must be comprehensive, including class notes, assignments and assessment. It must be corrected with errors, reviewed and fixed. Consistently maintained, updated daily or weekly. And aligned with classroom expectations and structure. Now, assessment criteria for math notebooks. To evaluate math notebooks fairly and consistently, a rubric is used. The following sample rubric total 10 points and focus on the quality, completeness and organization of the content. And the criteria are agenda or assignment pad, notebook organization, class notes, classwork assignment, homework assignment, quiz and test. In agenda or assignment pad, means assignments are listed by date, clearly recorded and up to date. Here teacher can give maximum 1 point. Notebook organization, notebook follows teacher's setup, that is section, order, label, etc. Here the teacher can give maximum 1 point. Class notes, Notes are complete, dated, well organized, and easy to follow. A teacher can provide maximum 2 points. Classroom assignment tasks are labeled and dated, completed correctly or corrected if wrong. That the teacher can give maximum 2 points. In homework assignment, work is clearly marked, done on time, and errors are reviewed and corrected. That the teacher can give maximum 2 points. In quizzes and tests, assessments are placed in order and incorrect answers are corrected with explanations if that the teacher can give maximum 2 points. Math notebooks are not just collection of papers, they tell a story of each student's learning journey. When used consistently and assessed thoughtfully, they offer valuable insight into a student's effort, progress, and engagement. With a clear rubric, students stay accountable and teachers gain a meaningful tool for supporting academic growth in mathematics. Classwork as a tool for math assessment. Classwork plays a crucial role in understanding how students are progressing day to day. It represents all the tasks students complete during class time, whether they are solving math problems, participating in group discussion, or working through exercise independently. While the weight of classwork in a final grade may differ from teacher to teacher, it remains one of the most consistent way to track learning in real time. Teachers can assess classwork in various ways. Some choose to observe students as they work, offering immediate feedback and support. Others may collect assignment at the end of the class for review. Both methods allow for prompt evaluation and help teachers make informed decisions about what need to be retaught or reinforced. So why classwork matters? Classwork reflects daily learning progress, offers opportunities for immediate feedback, highlight concept needing review or reteaching, encourage responsibility and consistent effort. Now, assessment methods for classwork. Depending on a school or district policy, you might follow existing guidelines or develop your own system. There are two effective approaches are numeric point scale and check system. Numeric point scale, the performance levels are excellent, satisfactory, needs improvement, not submitted. A student will get excellent if classwork completed thoroughtly and accurately, and a teacher can give maximum 3 points. The student will get satisfactory if the classwork mostly correct with some minor errors, and the teacher can give maximum 2 points. Needs improvement if the classwork is incomplete or contains major errors. Here the teacher can give maximum 1 point. Not submitted, that is if the classwork is not done, work was not turned in, then the teacher will give 0 points. Check system, check means acceptable work. Here the teacher can give maximum 2 points. Check minus means incomplete or low quality work. Here the teacher can give maximum 1 point, and 0, that is if the student not turned in. Here the teacher can give 0 points. This system is quick to apply and still provides meaningful feedback when used consistently. Here the classwork assessment rubric example. Here the 4 criteria are completion, accuracy, effort and neatness, use of time in class. If the student have done all the classwork, then the teacher can give maximum 3 points for accuracy. If there are some minor errors, then the teacher can give maximum 2 points for accuracy, and if there are multiple significant errors, the teacher can give maximum 1 point for accuracy. In a simple way, the teacher can give for effort and neatness and use of time in class. So in this way, the teacher will total these points weekly or by grading period and average them into overall grades. Consistently checking and assessing classwork help teachers stay connected to each student's learning journey. It also creates opportunities for real-time feedback, allowing for timely intervention and support. Whether through point-based grading or a simple check system, classwork assessment offers a practical window into a student's understanding and provides the foundation for more personalized instruction. Homework as a tool for math assessment. Homework can serve as a valuable tool to reinforce learning and monitor students' progress outside the classroom. Just like classwork, its role in overall grading varies widely among teachers. Some educators view homework primarily as an independent practice and choose not to collect or grade it, noting that assessment can sometimes be completed by parent or copied from peers. Others see value in using homework score as part of students' grade, recognizing it as an opportunity to build responsibility and study habits. Before deciding how to assess homework, it's important to review your school or district policies. Some districts have specific guidelines that determine whether and how homework should be graded. Aligning your approach with these policies ensures consistency and fairness. Now, the way to monitor homework completion. There are several practical methods for checking homework without overwhelming your workload. Daily collection and grading offers through feedback but can time consuming. Spot checking. Select assignment for detailed review while scanning the rest for completion. Quick visual check. Circulate at the start of class to see who has completed the work. By regular monitoring homework, you show students that their effort matters. This consistency helps instill good habits and reinforces the importance of practice in learning math. There are two monitoring systems that the teacher can adapt. First is numeric point scale and the second one is check system. After following numeric point scale table, the scores can be totaled at the end of a unit or marking period or factored into the student's overall performance. Checking system, check means acceptable work. Here the teacher can give maximum 2 points. Check minus means incomplete or low quality work. 0 means missing or not turned in. This score can be totaled at the end of a unit or marking period and factored into the student's overall performance. This is the sample homework assessment rubric. Just like classwork assessment rubric, the teacher can give excellent to need improvement points for the following criteria, that is completion, accuracy, presentation, error and understanding. Evaluating homework, whether in depth or with a quick check, provides immediate insight into how well students are grasping concept. It also lets you address learning gaps promptly thought, reteaching or review. More importantly, it helps students stay engaged and accountable, reinforcing the idea that learning continues beyond the classroom. By using a consistent and transparent assessment method, you turned homework from a task into a tool that supports meaningful learning and academic growth. Now, group activity as a tool for mathematics assessment. Group activities are a powerful way to deepen student understanding and engagement in working collaboratively. Allows students to explore mathematical ideas, test strategies, and solve complex problems in a shared, supportive environment. For many learners, teamwork offers the confidence and creativity they may not experience when working alone. In a math classroom, group activity might include working with manipulatives, investigating real-world problems, conducting experiments, or interpreting mathematical data together. Through this collaboration, students learn to articulate their reasoning, listen to others' perspectives, and refine their understanding as a team. Group work encourages peer learning and collaboration, promotes mathematical communication and critical thinking, enhances problem solving through brainstorming and testing ideas, and develops soft skills like responsibility, cooperation, and time management. Now, what to look for in group work? The student must clearly define and understand the problem, use precise mathematical language and terminology, brainstorm and test multiple strategies, revise approaches based on testing and results, use tool and technology where appropriate, collect, analyze, and organize relevant data, use models or representations to support solutions, justify and explain reasoning behind the solution, present findings clearly and confidently, ensure every member participates and contributes positively, and stay focused and on task throughout the activity. This is the sample rubric for group activity assessment. Here the teacher can follow the following criteria, that is problem understanding, mathematical language, strategy development, data analysis and use of models, solution and justification, teamwork and participation, presentation of finding. Now, math portfolio as a tool for math assessment. Have you ever thought of a portfolio as more than just a folder full of papers? In math class, a math portfolio becomes a powerful window into your student's learning journey. So, what is a math portfolio? Suppose a student collects different pieces of their math work like do nows, journal entries, assignments and quiz, project and reports, open-ended problem solutions, research papers. All these go into one organized collection that tells a story of growth in mathematics. So why use math portfolios? Math portfolios help students and teachers to see how much progress a student is making, reflect on their attitude towards math, that is, are they confident, curious, struggling, etc. Track not just what they learn but how they think. Some teachers use portfolios just for keeping records, that is, no grades involved, while others use them as a form of assessment, a way to evaluate understanding, progress, and effort. Now, how can we assess math portfolios? Instead of grading everything, try this interactive approach. That is, let students choose some of their best work. Ask them why they picked those pieces. Let them reflect, what did I learn? How did I solve the problem? And what could I improve? This not only involves them in the assessment process, but it also builds metacognition, that is, thinking about their own thinking. There is a sample criteria for assessing a math portfolio. When it's time to assess, use clear and specific criteria. Here is a checklist you can customize. Shows understanding of key math concept and skills. Use accurate and relevant math vocabulary. Applies a variety of problem solving strategies. Makes and test conjectures, that is hypothesis. Verifies and justifies answers. Draws logical supported conclusions. Choose and use technology appropriately. Clearly explains mathematical ideas and demonstrate critical and creative thinking. Math portfolios give a long-term view of students' growth. They are not just about getting the right answer, they show how a student thinks, struggles, reflects, and improves. That's the heart of real learning. Hope this short discussion will help you to understand how we can assess students through mathematics notebook, writing, classwork, homework, group work, or mathematics portfolios. Thank you and happy learning.